Pliskin,
Yes.
would you say that you're a fan of anime? I feel good about it again. I brought it back.
Stop. You're lying to yourself.
Well, we actually have multiple fans of anime here at Children Driving Robots.
I am going to have to pay a man for using this, but you're fired. No, not really.
So,
That's still not good.
what? So,
have you no shame, man?
No.
Have you no shame?
Earlier you saw me saw a string into my neck. I have no shame. So, we've established that you are a fan of anime.
Yes.
What anime would you say you're the biggest fan of?
Yu Yu Hakusho. Oddly enough, one of the characters in it.
That's the anime that you're the biggest fan
Yes.
of?
And oddly enough, one of the characters in it uses a fan. But the reason
Premonition.
the reason why I like this anime so much is because it's just DBZ but goofier.
Goofier than DBZ?
One of the lines is this guy who has an energy sword, and he literally says, "I'm Kuwabara, and I have a sword!" And one of the scenes they are fighting this guy in a hallway, and the main character does a somersault, but when he's doing so, he cups a feel the guy's crotch, because it's a female he's fighting.
Uh-huh.
Happens to be that it's a cross-dresser, so it's actually a guy who is a female. And like everyone's asking, why would you do that? He's like, because she's not a girl. I felt the family jewels. Line from the anime. It's just great.
And you like this. You watch this.
Absolutely. Front and back. Probably at least half a dozen times or more.
So you've watched it backwards?
Out of order, backwards, inside out. Through my asshole, yes.
Quiet on the set.
Cats.
And I dance.
I'm a cat, and I dance.
Your title is Angel Beats.
Alright. Well, from a look at this picture, I would say this anime is about a girl punk rock band who was beaten to death by a bunch of angels and came back by Satan's powers to spread satanic messages through rock and roll. And the rest of the groupies are here to try to kill them and then themselves at one of their concerts. And the person in the background with the flowing white hair happens to be the angel who just fucking doesn't care anymore.
Alright, so satanic singing rock band.
Taking this
Yes.
whole rock and roll is the devil's music thing a little literally, huh?
Rock and roll! Well, this is before the angel beat them to hell, and when at least they played legitimate classical music. It's the reason why the angel beat them to death in the first place. And now it's getting all techno because techno. And she really loves that piano. If it wasn't for that piano, she would have no character at all. And there's that axe that they try to murder people with. They lose limbs all the time with it. That guy sticks that stick right up that other guy's ass there that has the bandana on it. He loves it all the time. And there's the instruments of pain And it looks like they're getting ready for a concert. Got all those guns going on right now. And that is the symbol of their band. And you see, the murdering's happening as we speak. And this piano is just really important. And just look at her swaying back and forth with Satan's powers inside of her. And all the floating dust that comes up, because that's how they gain their powers for their concerts. It's like the spirit bomb of satanic powers. And this heartbeat bullshit happens all the time because it is the heart of a goat that was sacrificed during one of the concerts.
If you think that's what Angel Beats is about, you must be joking. So, would you like to know what it's actually about?
If it's not about Satan, I'm not interested.
Well, it takes place as a high school acting
In hell?
as a limbo for those who have died, so purgatory. And the students learn to give up any lingering attachments they've had from the life before they kicked the bucket.
So they're all going to hell to beat Satan
Well,
and get their
They
satanic
can
powers.
they can still feel pain like they did when they were alive, and die again. But then they wake up with no injuries.
They die a lot.
Yeah.
So basically,
they're all Captain Jack Harkness.
imbued with the power of Satan.
We'll go with that. The story follows the main protagonist, Otonashi, a boy who lost his memories of his life after dying. And he meets Yuri, a girl who invites him to join the afterlife battlefront. So, Satan's army. An organization she founded and leads, which fights against God for the cruel fates the members experienced in life.
So you're saying that I'm actually right?
Kind of.
Surprisingly, you were really close.
Surprising. You were that. This might be the closest anybody's
Yeah.
come so far.
Yeah, they've passed on to this purgatory, and basically they're fighting to not pass on. They are going against God and what He wants.
Because Satan told him to. Fuck God. Use my flaming penis to bend God over a railing and go through his mouth with the flaming penis. Just eviscerate him through his anus with Satan's flaming dick.
But the one that you said worked for Satan, that girl with the long flowy hair, that's actually Angel. She works for God.
As a double agent!